At first listen, Muse's latest album, Simulation Theory, is a catchy synth rock tour de force inspired by 80s themes, futuristic leitmotifs, and the inescapable feeling that an omnipotent entity is sinisterly pulling the strings from behind a virtual facade. The album's opening song, Algorithm, introduces the idea that we are caged in simulations by our creator, and in the dark side, vocalist Matthew Bellamy sings of breaking out and being set free. In a later song, Bellamy writes of needing something human, implying that we are just fragments of code imitating humanity. Simulation Theory plays with themes very similar to those of The Matrix and Tron, and although it seems like a basic sci-fi story, many would argue that the album might be based more in reality than fiction. As it turns out, there are a number of scientists who believe in something called the simulation hypothesis or simulation theory. Essentially, it's a proposition that everything we know does not actually exist in reality, but is in fact a computer simulation created by a superior intelligence. Even SpaceX and Tesla founder Elon Musk seems to believe it. The funny thing about it is that it is nearly impossible to prove or disprove. However, proponents of simulation theory believe that given enough time, glitches in the system will arise that will confirm their claim. Some believe such glitches have already occurred and have culminated into something known as the Mandela Effect. The Mandela Effect is a phenomenon where entire groups of people have the same memories of something that never actually occurred. Examples include people believing Nelson Mandela died in prison long before he died in 2013, people believing the Berenstain Bears being spelled Berenstein Bears with an E, and people recalling a genie movie with the actor Sinbad, but such a movie never actually existed. Some argue that these false memories were actual memories of alternate realities, or, in the context of simulation theory, alternate simulations. Clearly, Simulation Theory by Muse contains overtones of existential crisis, but by the end of the album, after lyrics dealing with the pressure of digging down to get up and fight against the propaganda of a machine that seemingly can't be beaten, we're left with an optimistic message. It takes a leap of faith to awake from these delusions. You are the coder and avatar, a star. It seems that between the philosophical debate of determinism, the idea that all our choices are predetermined by previously existing conditions, and free will, the idea that we are free to choose for ourselves, regardless of the influence of any external factors, free will is championed. Whether or not we live in a computer simulation, you are free to choose. So, choose to listen to Simulation Theory by Muse. You'll thank me later.